very, very versatile and a number of very good handlers.
Rocket Watts is taken over as the point guard and a block. In that victory against Coppin State, 19 points, 19 rebounds. He also blocked 4 shots. And he could score, Aaron Henry, but then he missed at the rim. Duke looking to counter quickly. 3 in the air, but didn't have one during his one season at Marquette. Here's Hauser. And now the junior Henry. Johnson from Milwaukee. Watch Langford Henry. Kithier and Hauser, the starting 5 for Tom Izzo. They've been playing 9 men. Michigan State tested. They're here in spirit. Canton Tracy's not at home and won't come back until January. Watts, Henry, Hauser's wide open, and Long with the three-point try. It came back to him, and then he got
helped the Michigan State defense. They've been getting beaten down the floor. They're giving up a lot in transition, which includes a lot of fouls.
In. Michigan State 1 for 6 from the floor with 3 turnovers and 5 fouls, and now they're 1 out of 7 shooting. Johnson powers to the bucket. Played in Indianapolis. Finally, Coach Izzo, Coach K got together, decided to play it on a campus. And it's worked out very well for both sides being here at campus.
Pre-COVID, it was originally in Chicago, I think, wasn't it?
It was.
What a move by Jalen. Extraordinary in his ability level, especially to put the ball on the deck.
As he is demonstrating right here. Mini magic, as Tom Izzo called him. Road minutes now. Duke hasn't shot it much better, 28.6% from the floor. They're 0 for 2 from three-point range.
You know, the difference, Sean, is that Michigan State came ready to.
It was the 3-time West Virginia Gatorade Player of the Year. It's a sophomore, junior, and senior. He's the first player ever to do that. The Gatorade Award's been around for 35 years. Suffered defeat, as has Kansas. Room to move up, and the Spartans have. Jalen Johnson. Henry. Jeremy Roach, the freshman. To Jalen Johnson, fellow Aaron Henry. Joshua Langford. Nice pass, but it seemed to surprise.
Great shot by Joshua Langford. I thought he was going to pull the trigger the first time he had the ball instead of trying to find Kithier, but how great is it to see Langford back out on the
throw line? They outscored Michigan State by 10 at the line.
Michigan State was able to shut the free throw line off the second half.
Only 3 minutes of the first half due to the foul.
It's a tough matchup for anybody, but it's especially tough for Kithier.
When he was battling COVID over the last couple of weeks, says that Watts is as fast from one end of the court to the other as anybody he's been around. First half, they're up by 12. And it's
just a function of being a young player in Michigan State with their experience taking advantage of it.
Jalen Johnson, who's it's really true of the entire Duke team. In transition, Henry's flow. Michigan State on a 7-0 run. They led for just 2 minutes and 6 seconds of the first half. Moore's dribbled one off his foot for a turnover. Watts missed the 3. Here comes Johnson showing off that ball handling skills. Quick shot. Didn't graze any rim, so they're down to 5. And
back into the ball game.
They need to get a quick shot up. Had just 3 seconds out of the timeout. Jalen Johnson trying to
Johnson pushed the ball up the floor when he got to Stewart. Immediate drive, and he wound up getting it back.
It was the first Blue Devil ever with a stat line of 19 plus points and rebounds with 5 or more assists and 4 or more block shots. That's not in a debut. That's in any game ever. And he did it the last 10 years.
Yeah, in the last 10 years. That's really stunning.
To have 19, 5, and 4 or more. He did it in his first game against a pesky Coppin State team that Goldwire's been against this team the last couple of meetings. 13 missions. Joshua Langford had it blocked by by Jalen.
He gets downhill. He is a tough to handle. When he settles for jumpers, that's when he's not quite as good. But he's got a balance running the team with scoring. It's something he can do because he's a smart player.
17 points. Henry back on the floor. Had a pen defended nicely. Duke ball down 11 under 5 minutes to go. Joey Baker a three. And
all 5 guys rebound on the defensive end.
Joey Baker is fouled out now for Duke, and both teams are over the limit here in the second half.
That's one of the things about rebounding, Sean. Coaches decide
of things relative to what the rest of the world.
It's not the rest of the world. The rest of the world in basketball knows what an up and under move is, but somehow it is more.
The last 22 years, 8 Final Fours for Michigan State, the most in the country.
Remarkable, just remarkable.
Oh, Hurt banks one in. This one isn't over yet. It's a 6-point game.
Get the ball inbounds and get it in cleanly. Nice cut by Johnson.
Roach fouled out a moment ago for Duke. The floor for his ball handling and free throw shooting ability.